Before I get into the review, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of the recent subscribers to the channel and to everyone that's been commenting and interacting with the videos. It really does mean a lot to me, so thank you for that. Also, I just wanted to mention that if you've got an event to attend and you've got to wear a suit jacket or a blazer, something formal and tailored, and you do not have a pocket square, and I absolutely recommend that you wear a pocket square with one of those items of clothing, you can use a bandana like I've used right here. I think the bandana look is a little more casual, although if you like fold it neatly, it can look pretty nice. But yeah, I think it's just a great little addition, and most of us have a bandana somewhere, and it doesn't really matter what color you use. I like a little bit of contrast, so I've gone with the white and black bandana with the navy suit jacket, or the navy blazer, as I'm wearing it like separately, so it's more like a blazer in this situation than a suit jacket. I filmed another couple of angles of this, so I'll just play that now. But yeah, if you're in a pinch, a bandana will work wonders as a pocket square. Anyway, time to get into the review. My name is Aussie Marcel, the most luscious locks on YouTube, and in today's video we're going to be looking at a decidedly old and timeless fragrance, a unisex fragrance. 4711. Now this is a classic fragrance, and no doubt you've smelt it at least once before in your life, be it on an older relative, a grandmother, a grandfather, at a barbershop, somewhere like that. Now you can get it in a couple of different forms. You can get a splash on without like an atomizer, or you can get it in an Eau De Toilette / Eau De Cologne form. I have the natural spray version here. It's a little more expensive than the other versions of this, and to be honest, the big, you know, they sell like, it might even be a litre of it for like $50 Australian. That's obviously the best value here. However, I just don't have the space for a massive litre of fragrance. The Atomizer is good for the price. You can get this for about $19 Australian in the splash form, or you can get the spray version for about $25. The fragrance is so light and delicate that you can conceivably use this as an air freshener, sort of like how I use CK1 for example, although I wear that a fair bit as well. For instance, I wore it last night after I showered, smelled fantastic. It's like one of the best fragrances for that sort of situation. But anyways, this has one of the... Look, I'll be honest, the first time I bought this and wore it, I thought to myself that there's not a lot to this one. It doesn't last particularly long. I mean, it is an Eau De Cologne, so, you know, the fragrance oil concentration is like 5% and less. Like, there are some body sprays out there with higher fragrance oil concentrations, but it's easy to just instantly dismiss this for lacking performance, lacking projection. But really, where this one shines is in how fresh it is. It has an innocence to it as well. It brings you back to an older time where fragrances like this, they weren't designed to perform for 48 hours. They weren't designed to offend and shock your olfactory senses. This was when fragrances were meant to smell fresh, classy, and elegant. And most fragrances of the time were unisex, much like this one is. People say that this one smells like Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, and I would say they're about 60% accurate. That one has obviously a freshness, but it has a dense freshness, whereas this one it's sort of like being caught in a summer mist. The overall scent DNA is fantastic. Like I said earlier, I used to really dislike this one just because of how boring it is. But there's almost nothing better to wear after you shower, nothing better to wear just to smell fresh and to invigorate yourself, to reinvigorate yourself after a long day. I'll just go ahead and read some of the notes for you. Top notes: lemon, bergamot, orange oil, basil and peach. Middle notes: jasmine, lily, Bulgarian rose, cyclamen, melon. And base notes of oak moss, Tahitian vetiver, cedar, patchouli, musk and sandalwood. And the accords are as follows: citrus, aromatic, fresh spicy, woody and white floral. I would say this is a citrus, aromatic, woody fragrance with just a touch of floral, just a touch. I don't really get a huge amount of fresh spicy from this. Maybe that's from like sort of that fresh tartness of the citrus in the opening. It really is a fantastic fragrance, and when you're paying under $25 for it, I absolutely recommend this for anyone's collection, especially if you're in if you're somewhere in the world that's consistently hot, consistently warm, and you just feel bogged down and drowned by more dense winter cold weather fragrances. Obviously there are people that will wear whatever they want whenever they want, and I've got nothing but respect for those people, but as somebody that genuinely dislikes summer weather, a fragrance like 4711 is just an absolute blessing in disguise, and it really is quite fresh and reinvigorating. So for that reason, it gets a recommendation from me. Obviously, there are better fragrances, but this one is timeless, it's classic, it's got a rich history, and yeah, to cut a long story short, I recommend this one. So if you see it around at discounters for like 15 bucks or whatever, definitely pick it up. It's well worth it, especially, like I just said, if you're somewhere that's hot or warm, and especially somewhere a little humid, because this one will make you feel better. Absolutely it will. If you've just had a long hot shower, nothing like this to just freshen yourself up again. Anyways, my name is Aussie Marcel, the most luscious locks on YouTube, and until the next video, I'll catch you guys around.